What is up, duelists? We are here just after European Championship has concluded. We are with Czech and Kevin, who play the same deck. So we are doing the deck profile together. Tell us about your experience today.
Yeah, so we played good old Habakiri for the main event. I got top 64 with it. Czech was a little bit unfortunate, not that lucky as I was. So he didn't quite make it to top cut.
Yeah, for me it was an unfortunate tournament. My counter on day one with pre-prep mirror was like 6 or 7, and every match I got at least once a Joel. So yeah, I couldn't make it sadly.
Joel is Endgegner. So for the main deck, best card Habakiri, double Murakumo, 1 Futsu, just 4 rituals. Then we played double Aramasa and 1 Manchu. We wanted to up the counter of different starters, so we decided to play the Manchu instead of the Aramasa, especially as well as this card can get you the ritual spell as well. The biggest problem of this deck is to get like the combination of ritual monster and ritual spell. You have lots of ways to search Habakiri, but if the Habakiri search, if the Sachi for example gets stopped, then you're often missing a ritual spell, and this is where Manchu can get in handy. Then the one Sachi, Kusanagi, then of course triple pre-prep, triple of the new card, just search the monsters. Then we have triple prayers, triple ritual. As I just said, you need to have access on the ritual spell. You have like multiple ways to get your monsters, but limited ways of getting to your spells. So 3 is necessary, and we only play one of the back cards. So that's about it.
Did you ever miss the second one? Of course, you did.
I missed a lot, yeah.
Of course, you did.
For me, I had pre-prep and mirror once. This is totally fine. And I had a Q2 opponent who I had mirror in hand, and he saw the pre-prep, but he didn't want to stack me the pre-prep because he was afraid of the second one that I played. So yeah, it worked for me.
So you didn't want the second one.
Yeah. So the trap and a little bit of spice is the Wusu in the main deck.
Okay.
For me, this actually was insane. I had so many turn one plays where I footed my opponent because he tried to play for. There were a lot of chaos opponents, and they like Harmonia and then Grifo with the trap, and then bounce Harmonia and bring the guy, and then you just like tribute the monster in your own first turn. This came up like 2 times, and especially going second, this card is just like insane to out like monsters.
Did you play Vosu too, Jack?
Yeah, I played it too. And I think it's also good for OTKs because like you have one more push, and when it's tributed, you can discard a card. So sometimes what I did is I tributed, discarded trap, so I have multiple pushes and get better chances to OTK. It's also good out for Dogma when Branded Dogmas you. So it was a really good card, yeah.
Makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Next consistency card is the pot. It's like it can be everything, so this is absolutely mandatory to play. And then some pseudo extenders, kind of, is like the call by and the talents. If you get stopped on your Sachi search, you can draw cards, so just negate the interruptions. Yeah. So this is kind of engine, non-engine wise. And then we played only the Fallen Virtues as our breakers, so no super poly, no droplets. And we decided to play more of a hand trip approach. We had triple Harmonia, triple Fuba, double Droll, and triple Impulse. This was mainly Czech's idea, so he can tell you about it.
So the main idea of the main deck was that we play the hand traps that can work against Q-Tune. I mean, like Impulse is not the best against Q-Tune, but can work. You can hold it on Remix, for example. So you want to make the Q-Tune players to get in the weird situations, so they don't feel that confident in. And Harmonia is good against Q-Tune and against combo decks. Fuva the same. You have to high roll the deck because like going second is super hard because you cannot really hand trap them. They see your hand. You don't have unlimited extenders, so they can hand trap your starters really well. So I tried to high roll them with these. It worked pretty well for me. I mean, like when they have Ash, whatever, we lose anyway. When they can play to withdrawal, it's okay. But like you have a 50-50 withdrawal. Impulse for all the other decks because like I was super afraid of the combo decks or like the roller decks, as you said. Phone was another good card because it's good against roller, it's good against branded cards, and it's good against Q-Tune, so we want to max out. We also play 41 cards. It's kind of weird, but like we try to avoid multiples and have like the maximum amount of starters. These were nice as well because like they are good into the control matchups, also good against branded cards. So we just wanted to play cards that are at least good to better than other cards against Q-Tune, and then for Q-Tune we side in more cards. Yes. Otherwise, we don't play Murakomo because like it can make your probability of having both higher, but like the brick rate is also higher. If you play 2 mirror, you can do, but I don't like playing more bricks to brick less. So yeah, Harmonia wasn't that great for me because like when the Q-Tune players are good into Harmonia decks, I would never chain block the rotary. So sometimes it was dead for me, or like only good as a breaker for Zalen. And yeah, otherwise the deck felt pretty well. Yeah.
Nothing really to add there. Yeah. For me, Harmonia was also kind of weird. It was like good in a sense that most of my opponents didn't expect the Harmonia. So then it could catch them somewhat off guard. But other than that, it's kind of weird in the deck. But it worked out. That's cool. Extra deck. We have the Harmonia targets. It's 5 of them. Only 5. You really only need to resolve it once. Then you can also resolve it with only showing 4 and then just the dump. It's pretty much all targets and End Punisher because this one as well can be quite unexpected. I actually never hit my opponent for game, so I don't know how about you, but this only came up like twice when I even summoned it.
I mean, like, you don't really need other synchro monsters, so I was thinking that you can maybe summon a level 11, because like if you have like Aramasa as a starter, then you can directly go into End Punisher and makes super much board pressure. Yeah, so it came up on me. It didn't won me the game, but like you can just put more annoying boards. So yeah, this is good with Harmonia and Impulse. So if you have to impulse all early, you can later on the turn use this because Malong is dead. Yeah, Ecclesia for phone. So yeah,
this was actually quite good for me. I had it multiple times when I just like Harmonia sent this and then discard a card that I didn't need, for example, a trap or whatever, to have like extra pushes. Then in my turn, it was quite well. Then 2 more of the fallen targets. This actually is important because we also play Link monsters and we play like Dark. Some new plays you can do if you play against Branded. You can reborn their Albas and then fuse away their board to your Dogma.
That's cool.
Never came up for me, but in theory that's quite broken. Then we play the usual suspects. We have like IP, SP, Dynamundo. And because we played the Wusu, we wanted to have some flexibility with reptile monsters. So we played 1 Lizard Dose to draw a card, and one of the, I don't know even what it's called, the Link 3 that can pop spell traps.
Snapper, yeah.
For me, this one, I never summoned. I summoned this one multiple times to draw a card, but I never summoned this. So yeah, this is kind of a flex spot.
I played 2 different cards. I played a rank 8, the Drachlubion, I think, that can summon a Numeron dragon. Because sometimes in testing I had spots where I couldn't OTK, where like 1000 life points are missing. And the 2 cards can push for a game, because like the rank 8 says it's a generic rank 8. It detaches, summon a Numeron dragon, and the Numeron dragon says it gets 1000 attack for every rank on the board. So it has 9k. So it's a 1-punch kill. Never came up for me, but like in testing it came up. So
It was good
yeah.
to have.
Yeah, and this one was the reason, this combo was the reason to play Treephone. We expected a lot of branded cards, so it didn't came up for me, but it like changes your play style and it's super unexpected. So I would definitely play them again.
Yeah, exactly. Last 2 spots, Dugaris and Hopperbringer, also Jack's idea, so he can tell you about it.
Harbinger is a card. Some people change to breakers when their non-engine is not the best, or like have a breaker hand trap mix. So when I play uninterrupted, I want to make the best board possible and to play around Super Poly. So like both sides, most of the time when nothing gets interrupted, I end on Harbinger, Dynamondo, Murakomo, Trap, and Prayers. So they cannot Super Poly. I have 2 Omnis, I have a discard, so it's a super annoying board to play against. The Futsu is stuck under it. That's the only thing that's kind of annoying, but like I think it's good enough because like when you have 2 negates into a breaker deck and a discard, you usually win and outgrind them. So it came up for me a lot.
I summoned this one as well a lot. And never against really super politics, so I often ended with the IP as well. This is like then broken, you can just like link away the number radiated, then revive the Futsu again.
And if you end on this board, this card protects the IP from getting attacked over, so it's like even more layered, so you cannot bait out the SP. Yeah.
Yeah. That's for the extra. Side deck, more cards against Q-Tune.
Yeah.
So these cards like best friend. Never saw him. So you need, like Jack said, you need to kind of high roll the Q2 matchup. So we wanted to have all the Charmies. We keep in the roll. We have the shifter and try to like stop their push as well as possible, and then have with the pot as well. Like the most access to your engine as possible. If they see the pot, like the pot kind of functions as a pseudo extender in your hand as well, because it's not a card they have to interact with. So yeah, the goal is to just make your hand as flexible as possible and as difficult as possible as for your Q2 opponents.
Pot was for me the MVP of the tournament. I mean, I didn't went well, but always when I draw the cards, I won on the spot when it resolved. And you have good combinations post side. Like you have many annoying cards. This prevents the full board, and it prevents the trap. Most of the Q2 players only want to upstart you, but don't end on Zaylin, and these are spots we want to achieve. Yeah, and we always side it in going second because like it fixes your hand and makes board pressure, and paired with other cards in the side, it's super well. So like we take out some engine because this is engine and non-engine at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah. Then more board breaking. We have double lava golem and double evenly. Only the 2 of us because we play pot. So pot in theory can also grab these cards. To be honest, I kind of wish I played more of lava golem because this is the one card you want to hard draw. Because if you play like against an FTK deck, then your pot is never resolving. Yeah. Evenly is especially good against the branded chaos decks. They cannot really play around it.
Yeah, I mean, Lava Golem was mainly... We have a lot of cards against branded decks and against the other normal combo decks. These were mainly for the Power Patron, the unfair decks like Fairy Tail. So evenly, what is also good against the Azamina Chaos, because like we just throw one hand trap to avoid Sylvia and then evenly them, so they cannot out it. Yeah, it worked super nice. It also covers the Blitzcue, Blitzclick matchup. It's also good against Sky Striker, so it covers some more matchups. And yeah, I mean, like you can play more of them, but like you're already siding many hand traps into these combo matchups. And we don't play Sphere mode because like I was afraid of if we throw Charmy, like Brolia and Fuva, and it resolved, and we draw into the card. Sometimes they don't end on 3 bodies because like more bodies means they most likely have to give you more draws. So this card feels safer. And yes, yeah.
Yeah, it cost me 1 game that the Lava Golem was on Sphere mode, but
Okay.
it's kind of variance at that point.
Yeah.
Yes, and the last cards were some going first cards. We have 2 of this guy, 1 Ash, and 1 cross out. It's the Ash is the cross out target. You don't really need Ash going first. Charmies do not like. You don't care about Charmies whatsoever. I got Fuvat multiple times. Never gave my opponent a draw. Yeah, it's just you have to protect your Abakiri. So this is basically it.
Yeah, Guardian is for me one of the best cards because like people don't throw Fuvalos in this temper phase, so in theory you can negate Fuvalos. But like when I have 1 play and this, I never negate Fuvalos, of course. You always have to protect your engine. This card's outs Joel, outs Ash. You don't always need your normal summon. I mean, it's kind of annoying if you draw Aramasa and this, but like with the new Wrecked Rituals, you have more starters that works with it. So it was super good for me. Yeah, the one edge is just for the crossouts. I really wanted to play Instant Fusion, so you can cut, for example, a card from the reptile links to play Instant Fusion. I would also love to play Azalea because I got super polyed a lot. And yeah, these are the only changes I think I would make. And yeah, the deck felt really good in testing, but like I just got killed by my own deck, so yeah, sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
Any last
If you
words?
No, I mean, like, shout out to Czech for helping building the deck. Shout out to Rico behind the camera, as usual, the usual suspect.
Congrats to the top.
Thank you. Shout outs to my team, shout out to the guys, shout out to the travel crew, and yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Gozos as well, my team. And yeah, I think that's it.
Yes, that's it. Thank you so much. See you.